Okay, here is our instruction video on completing the butterfly project reflection. And first I want to talk about your planning space. So here is the paper that you should have gotten in class, and this is just where you think about what you want to write and draw on your butterfly wings. So I have picked 3 things so far, and it doesn't have to stay like this, but to help with your organization, to help make it simpler for you, you can try to keep them in the same place. But whatever butterfly wing it goes into, that needs to be on this Google Draw right here. It needs to be in the same space. So right now I have gnomes, lipstick, yarn, and crochet hooks, and I think I will take some books with me. Alright, so this is for your planning purposes. This is to help you. Once you get it filled out, then make sure that you put it in your Anne Frank portion of your binder. Now, it doesn't matter whether you do the butterfly first or you fill the Google Draw out, but I have completed my top left wing already, and I've given some specific details in here. I said I will take a few of my gnomes with me. Gnomes are one of those things in life that you don't need, but they make me happy. My first gnome was from a friend who ended up not being a very good friend. I turned something negative into something positive and have loved gnomes ever since. I would take a boy and girl gnome that my parents gave me, and then a gnome that I painted to look like me would have to be packed as well. So I might go back and add a few more things to this, but I just wanted to give you some examples of the details that you include. Then you may have noticed that I have changed the font. So if you'd like to change the font, do that only after you have included all your details. So then I put lipstick on top right wing, so I might say something like Alright, so there's, and you will notice that, I don't know if I would use the word kill, and in case you don't know, if you type a word and you don't think it is the best word choice, you can highlight it and then say define, and then you look for synonyms. And I do this all the time when I'm writing papers for my classes that I take. I look and I see what might work. And I don't know if anything exactly would work for here, but this is my first draft. It is my first time typing it. So I'm just going to leave that word there. And then I'll come back later and you will notice on the Canvas instructions that you will have the finished version will be there, and you'll see how I mixed up words and how I changed it up and just really looked at my organization and my word choice. All those 6 traits I'm going to go through and hopefully have practiced enough that I don't even have to think about it. I just go through and I do that while I am working. I also want to point out that you want to make sure that you put your name, the date, and the class that you are in. And then you can delete any instructions. You can also change the background of a Google Draw. And again, I recommend only doing that after you have everything typed. Now I want to show you the butterflies. So, this is what you're going to start out with. It has the instructions right here. Okay, so this is the blank butterfly. Then, like it says, you are going to write your class period in the head of the butterfly, and then you are going to put your first name in the top portion of the body, and then your last name in the bottom portion of the body. You don't necessarily have to do it like I am. I just think that's a fun way to put my name in there, but just don't forget to put your name in. Then, once you start adding your pictures, remember that you want to have color in the whole space. And you're going to cut out the butterfly, so don't worry if you go out over the edges. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I just tried to make it look as nice as I possibly could. So here's my finished butterfly. I've got my gnomes in the top left corner, lipstick in the top right corner, my crochet hook and my yarn, and then books to read. And I will finish up the Google Draw and have it in the assignment so you can see it. I hope this helps you understand how to complete the butterfly project reflection.